Welcome to the castle for Creekside and Winter Park. Hello, everybody. I'm Noah Schlick, bringing you tonight's action live on Schlick Sports alongside Brody McGuff. It is homecoming at Creekside, and it is Thursday night football. Brody, how are we feeling about tonight?
I'm feeling great. I'm so excited to be here. Another opportunity to be in the box with you, and I'll accept it every time.
Well, it should be a good one. Creekside and Winter Park. The Knights come in with a lot of momentum after a win against Bartram Trail last week, in which there were over 1,200 yards of total offense between the two in that game, 623 of those for Creekside. This offense had no turnovers, a 99-yard touchdown drive, and a 6-minute touchdown drive to put the game away. Brody, what were your thoughts on the offense last week?
We couldn't have clicked better on all cylinders. It was a great week for us. Offensively, play calling was amazing. Couldn't have been a better called game by our offensive coordinator, Coach Barnes, as well as our team. Offensively, doing great on the run game. Great through the pass game. We pretty much could have done whatever we wanted last week, and I hope we could do the same tonight.
And Creekside, they had their struggles, though, defensively, as Bartram had over 600 yards of offense as well. Where do you think the Knights can improve defensively this week?
Two big things in my head is, one, tackling. We got to tackle better. We're coming in a little soft sometimes. I think we need to be more aggressive when we drive to the ball. And another thing, we just got to be more disciplined. We're not doing our jobs. I see players who are supposed to be at one position, and they're just not there. It looks like we're a little lost of what we have to do sometimes, and hopefully we just fix that up this week, and hopefully we tighten that at practice.
Despite their defensive struggles, they made some big stops, 2 4th-and-1 stops, 1 a goal line stand, and there's obviously a lot of momentum for Creekside coming into this game. And talking with Coach McIntyre about it ahead of the game, he said his players have responded well. He is hoping that they'd have the same approach when they weren't playing well this season, and they have, according to him, that they continue to grow and build on momentum and just making sure that we take care of ourselves and are the best version of us, he said. He expanded on that, saying we hadn't quite hit that mark yet, but Friday night we were close in some areas of the game plan, but we weren't there in some others. Creekside will look to improve on those other areas and expand on the things they did well against Bartram Trail. For Winter Park, this is their first real test of the season, as they've had 2 iffy opponents to open things up in Berkeley and Lake Nona. They come in 2-0 and only 3 losses since the start of the 2022 season. This is a Winter Park team that has had a lot of success in recent years. They're a very good defensive football team, as the numbers on them, they've gone 8 straight seasons holding opponents to less than 20 points per game. Brody, what are your keys for the Knights going up against this tough defense and this tough team?
Firstly, win on offense. I feel like this game relies a lot on our offense, knowing that Winter Park is a very athletic team, and they have talent, and they got guys who can get out of there. So offensively, we need to be able to win, and we need to be able to put up a lot of points on these guys. We need to be able to run the ball. We need to be able to pass the ball. We pretty much need to be able to do what we did last week. If we can replicate what we did last week in this game, I think we'll have another W in our pockets. And defensively, we need to stop the run. That is the biggest key, I feel like, about every week for us, because we do lack a little bit on stopping the pass. So I feel like if we have to stop the run to make them one-dimensional, so we can get them to the later downs, like 2nd and long, 3rd and long, even 4th and long. Make sure that they're not close when it's 4th down, because we need to make sure that, okay, they're one-dimensional on these plays. They can only pass the ball. They cannot run the ball to get this conversion. So if we can know when they're passing, that'd be very special for us. And finally, we need turnovers on defense. It is hard for us to get stone-cold stops, so we need to get turnovers. We need to be scratching at the ball, get the ball out. We also need to be eyes peeled, and we need to be ball hawking all day tonight, all day.
Creekside came close to a couple turnovers last week that they just couldn't quite completely haul in. It'll be interesting to see if they can get a few of those in tonight's contest. We're going to send you down to the field now for the national anthem, and then we'll have some Thursday night lights coming up for you on Schlick Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand, remove your hats, and look at the American flag flying in the west end zone. as we prepare to honor America with the playing of our national anthem played by the Power of Creekside.
It is time for football here on Schlick Sports. Creekside and Winter Park, Week 5 homecoming at the Castle. Creekside gets ready to enter from the west end zone, Winter Park from the east. Taking a look at the uniform combos today, the Knights in their red jerseys, black numbers with the white outline, black pants. As for Winter Park, they sport orange helmets with the white Wildcat paw on the side. They have white jerseys, white pants, white socks with black numbers. Winter Park, their first test of the season. Creekside, a potential statement game. Who will come out on top? Week 5 football, Thursday night, primetime on Schlick Sports. Creekside enters through their banner, waving the flag. Looks like Cole Anderson this week for the Knights. They sway back and forth and enter the field as Winter Park does so from the east side. The student section theme tonight, superheroes, as we've got some superhero costumes all around here. Normally, they go all out for the themes here, Brody. Have you seen any good costumes tonight?
I saw Superman down there somewhere. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They're showing their spirit tonight very well.
Well, the teams on the sidelines, Creekside will kick this one away to Winter Park. Evan Marchand will do the kicking for the Knights. The sun beginning to set as it is still bright out at the Castle, kind of that dusk period of the day, as we are ready for some football. Creekside enters the field with their special teams unit, an area where they've had some struggles at times this year, but they played a clean game of special teams last week. Winter Park back with 3 returners, an odd look. Gabe Diaz back there, I believe, with Eshawn Sutton and one other unidentified Wildcat. As Marchand gets set to kick it away. There's the kick. It's going to fall into the end zone for a touchback. And out comes this Creekside defense. Brody, we were talking a little bit about what you want to see from the Knights defense this week. What do you want to see from them on this first drive?
I just want
Well, the Knights offense on the field, Knights defense on the field. Wildcats set up with 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left, shotgun formation. And they're looking to pass. Connor dumps it off, a little screen, and a gain of about 4 yards from the 20 to the 24-yard line. Atticus Van Dyke on the reception. Now set up 2nd down and 6, Winter Park on their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, they open up with a tunnel screen. Sniffed out pretty well, but got about 4 to 5 yards out of it to bring up 2nd and medium.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun again. This time, the quarterback keeping himself. Ball on the ground, and Creekside's got it! Creekside recovers a fumble, and we are off and running at the Castle.
Yep, before the game we were talking about it. We need to create some turnovers, and they do it the first drive, second play of the ball game. And that's a big play for us, and offense will set up shot.
Yeah, Grant Connor, the quarterback, pulled the ball away very late, ran right up the middle. Can't tell who turned it loose, but Rohan Thompson recovered the fumble. Knights now set up on the Winter Park 25-yard line. Great start for that Creekside defense, and after not forcing any turnovers last week, that was one of your keys to the game. They force a fumble, get the ball back on the second play from scrimmage. Now the Knights offense with 2 to the right, 1 to the left, pistol formation. They open up Reed Long, the tight end, to the left of the line. They give to Garrido up the middle to the 20, 19, 18, still powering forward for about a 7-yard gain. And he had a career night last week against Bartram Trail, a career high in rushing yards with 255. His first carry of the game goes for 7. It's second down and 3 on the Winter Park 18-yard line. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. In comes the tight end, Reed Long behind the line. Garrido 3 yards back of Ashenfelder. They give it to him to the left, and that's going to be a tackle for loss back by the 20-yard line.
There it is, our stretch boundary. We're going to open it up the first 3 plays at about every game, and Winter Park was ready for it. I know they've seen it all over the film studies, and we're going to see if they can keep showing up the fit all night, though.
Here's the interesting part, 3rd down and 5. The Knights got 1 left, 2 right. Do you think this is 4-down territory, or are you kicking here?
Depends how close I am on 4th down. If it's 4th and 2 or 1, we're going for it.
They motion in, Rocco Ripa, fake the jet sweep, fake the handoff. Ashenfelder rolling to his right, trying to get to the edge, which he does. First down, 15, runs out of bounds near the 10. And there's Sean Ashenfelder, who is one of 2 200-yard rushers last week for the Knights.
Yeah, man, they roll out with it right there. It's a great play call to get him out the pocket on 3rd and 5. Number 45, Reed Long, was a flat route type of guy, and he laid a great block, and Sean set it up perfectly for him.
First down and goal on the 9-yard line of Winter Park. 1 left, 2 right, and whistles timeout. Winter Park, they want to talk things over here. Ahead of this 1st and goal, we'll step away. Creekside forces the fumble, and they're sitting pretty on the Wildcat 9-yard line when we return on Schlick Sports. The steps you take on purchasing or selling your house should never be taken alone. As a North Florida top real estate professional advisor, Angela Tharp has served our area's families for the past 25 plus years, with almost 700 closed transactions in our area. Those who close on any home with Angela truly value her knowledge, depend on her communication across the process, and they rely on her fierce determination to achieve the best for their family. Reach out to Angela Tharp to get started today. Back on Schlick Sports, 1st and goal for the Knights on the 9-yard line of Winter Park. They have 3 left, they give it to the right. It's Garrido to the right into the end zone! Touchdown Creekside!
They go trips left with a tight end to the right. And of course, what they're going to do on run plays, they're going to run near 45 side. Reed Long sealed the edge, perfect. Garrido cut right under him, and that's green grass for Garrido, and that's a touchdown for the Knights.
Well, we mentioned how good that Winter Park defense is. The Knights get great field position, and they turn it into 6 points after the fumble recovery. That's great complimentary football.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed.
Marshawn's extra point is good. 7-0, Knights with the early lead. Back after this, you are listening to Creekside Football, all-night scoring plays, brought to you by CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville. Back after this break on Schlick Sports. This time next year, Windows 10 support will end. To be specific, October 14th, 2025. That means Microsoft will no longer provide security or technical support for Windows 10. Is your business ready for this change? If not, give CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville a call at 904-447-7574 or email us at support-swjacks@cmitsolutions.com. Back after the Creekside touchdown, 7-0 Knights. Off to a fine start, 9:56 to go in the first quarter as they kick it away, a touchback off the foot of Evan Marchand. And out comes a Creekside defense that all it took was 2 plays for them to force the turnover. Not a bad start for the Knights.
Not at all. Exactly what the doctor ordered there. And gave our offense a shot to go score. And they put together a small little great drive to get in the end zone. I mean, it could have been a better start for the Knights. A lot of ball game to play, though. A lot of ball game to play.
Oh, absolutely. And this is an offense with a lot of big play threats, and a few of them. Look out for Gabriel Diaz, wide receiver out wide, number 8. He's a big one to watch out for. Eshawn Sutton, a big play threat, and Grant Connor can do it with both his arms and his legs at quarterback. He stands next to Bobby Thomas. Trips right, 1 left. Brody, you saw something?
He's isolated on the island. I think they're going to go to him.
And stepping forward in the pocket, Connor under pressure. He is sacked. It's Tice Donnelly in with his 3rd sack of the season. And now set up 2nd down and about 12 yards to go.
Yeah, they ran straight. They ran a hitch on the field side, and they had trips to the boundary. Ran a couple mesh routes there. Nothing really open. QB steps up in the pocket. Number 7, Tice Donnelly, grabs him, and he brings him down and does his signature scream.
Trips right, 1 left, shotgun again. And they're throwing a little screen pass to the right, little bit of space to work with. It's going to be about 3 yards shy of a 1st down for Randall Scott.
Yeah, they're keeping that trips look, and they run a screen. Number 8, Danny Approbato was very physical on the edge there, but he blew him up a little too much, and he got dragged down with him.
3rd down and 3. On their own 27-yard line. The Wildcats, trips left, 1 right, shotgun again. Bobby Thomas, the running back, it's a high snap. Connor rolling out of the pocket to his right, and he's going to dive forward close to the 1st down. They're going to give it to him to the 30-yard line. Danny Approbato tried to make a play unsuccessfully.
Well, I love the play call by our defensive coordinator. We're bringing the blitz on 3rd and short. They go to pass there. QB notices the blitz immediately, rolls out right to the boundary, finds a little bit of space, lowers the shoulder at the end of the run, too. Gives them the 1st down. But we're doing good. Just make them earn it. Keep doing this all day.
1st down and 10 on their own 30-yard line. Winter Park, 3 left, 1 right. Again, looking to pass. Connor looking for something downfield. Shakes Tice Donnelly. Rolling to his right, scrambling. Will get out of bounds for a gain of 1. And this is a team that's had a lot of big plays over their first 2 weeks. Looks like they were looking for one right there.
Yes, they are. Their O-line is honestly getting whipped by our defensive front right now. They're getting in the backfield, and he's running for his life right now. If we can do this all game, we're doing great.
2nd down and 10. It's no gain on the play. 3 left, 1 right. Connor stood out to head coach Sean McIntyre for Creekside, just how smart he plays quarterback. Gets the ball out on time, knows when to escape the pocket. We're seeing that early on. Option play, running it up the middle. It's a loss of 1. Connor tried keeping it himself, and the nice D-line all over it.
Yeah, they send number 8, Danny Approbato, off the edge from the nickel Sam position. Comes up in the backfield. It's during the mesh, and the QB was the dive player, and the halfback was a sweep player. QB keeps it to go up the middle, and Danny read it very well, was not fooled by the pull, and got a hand on him, and the D-line was there too. So it's just a great all-around defensive play. That's everybody doing their job, and it's awesome.
It'll be 3rd down and 11. Wildcats on their own 29. Play clock down at 5. They're still getting the call. They might have to burn their 2nd timeout. Down to 1-0. I don't see a timeout. Flag flies 20 feet in the air. And that's going to set up 3rd down and 16. You got to have more awareness than that on the field.
Coach is definitely not happy about it. See him screaming at his players. Makes it 3rd and long. This is a big play for us. We got him in the position we want, 3rd and 15.
Trips left, 1 right, 3rd and 16. They need to get it to the 40. Connor looking to pass. Fires, it is picked off. Camden Bowers tackled immediately, and how about that start for the Knights? A forced fumble, and now Bowers picks it off. Knights set up inside the Wildcat 25.
Man, I'll tell you this, we were not set and ready to play. Number 20, Camden Bowers, he was on the other side of the field when the ball was snapped, and he's ran to the flat route. QB thinks it's open, and he comes up and picks it. What a play by Camden Bowers. Was not set up right at all once the ball was snapped. but he got there, and he jumped in front of it and said, this ball's mine now, 1st and 10 offense.
How about that? Only one interception in the first 2 games for Grant Connor, and right there, Camden Bowers read it all the way. Knights on the Winter Park 22. They look to pass. Ashenfelder over the middle. Got Ripa inside the 5. Down around the 2. Nice throw by Ashenfelder. And there's Rocco Ripa, who had himself a game last week.
It's a great play. He steps up in the pocket. We're going to throw it first play, a post down the middle. And Rocco catches it, takes a big hit. And that's just a great play by both of them. Sean was getting pressured, too. He had a guy right in his face when he threw that ball, and it was beautiful.
Quick out the huddle, 1 wide on either side. Knights give it to Garrido, and it's a touchdown, Creekside! Oh, baby, it's 13-0.
This is definitely one of the hottest starts I've seen to a game that Creekside has had. Man, when Garrido gets that ball, man, he just shoots right up the middle, man. He's so explosive.
Only 5'9", 185. You wouldn't think he'd be the toughest guy to bring down, but his balance is so good, and those legs just keep on churning.
Yeah, he's a great football player, great high school football player. Oh, we got a flag.
We got a flag flying ahead of the PAT, and it looks like it's going to be offsides or something against too many men on the field for Winter Park. Here's the number to watch out for. This defense is holding opponents to 12.5 points per game this season. No team has scored 30-plus on the Wildcats since 2022. But however, since 2018, when opponents score 25 or more against Winter Park, the Wildcats are 1-14. The PAT good from Evan Marchand. Night scoring plays brought to you by CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville. Knights 14, Winter Park nothing. 6:48 to go here in the first quarter of football. You are listening to Creekside and Winter Park on Schlick Sports. Real estate is changing, and you need an agent that's on top of it. Whether you're selling or buying, Tom Moore covers all the Jacksonville and St. John's areas. When you need a realtor, ask for Moore. Tom Moore. .6:48 to go in the first quarter. Knights with a 14-0 lead. Marchand with the kick takes a hop at the 12, brought in just inside the 5, looking to run it back. Hit inside the 20, taken down is Gabe Davis. Good play by the Knights special teams. Winter Park will set up around their own 19-yard line. That
was a great special teams play. We are flying to the ball right now, and I'm loving it. I mean, I'm seeing players hurl their bodies at the ball carrier, and may not be the best thing at times, but at least they're being aggressive. They want to hit today.
First down and 10, Winter Park on their own 20-yard line. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers thus far. They've got to turn it around. Down 2 scores already. 2 left, 1 right, shotgun formation. It's a give up the middle, trying to hit the outside. Breaks a tackle, turning the field. Little bit of space now to the 40, to the 50, 40, 35, 30. Beats Darren Blaylock and taken down from behind in the red zone. Big carry for Bobby Thomas III.
The defense had him in the backfield, broke a tackle or 2, had a little jersey grab on him, and it kind of twisted him into a different direction. Nobody knew where he was going, and he just gets out. Oh, we got a flag again.
A very late flag.
Couldn't be more late.
It was literally just thrown, and it's a sideline warning against Winter Park. The Wildcats now on the Creekside 18, and Bobby Thomas III didn't play last week. Played week 1, had 11 carries for 124 yards, averaging 11 yards per carry. The senior, not a very big guy. I was standing down on the field, and he's probably the smallest one out there, but that size, he kept his balance really well right there, broke to the outside, used that speed for a big gain. Now 1st and 10, Wildcats on the Creekside 18. This is a tough team. They're not going to go away easy, especially in the first quarter. It's another give, and Thomas racked up for a loss of 1. That's Asher Yusufzada making the play.
Yeah, he came right up the A-gap, unblocked, and he gave him a pretty good hit there. Tackle for loss for Asher Yusufzada, too.
I know that there's that big run play, but even that play, Creekside fit well. They just missed the tackles, which has been a big issue. They've got to do a better job of that. But still, they're fitting that run really well early on.
Defense is getting off the ball. Front seven's playing great so far. I hope they can do it all night.
2 left, 1 right, shotgun again. They're trying to hit the outside with Thomas. Cuts back, it's going to be a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd down 11 on the Creekside 19-yard line.
Yeah, that kid is quick. You can even see in that 1-yard gain how quick he is. But defense is rallying to the ball. We're flying to the ball right now, and that's just what you like to see as a head coach, Coach Mack.
And that will take us to the water break ahead of this 3rd and 11. 5:24 to play in the first quarter. Our score, Creekside 14, Winter Park nothing. You are listening to Creekside Football on Schlick Sports.
Are you ready for your big moment? Be the MVP of your next vacation by letting Dapper Travels tailor the playbook for an unforgettable adventure. The veteran-owned Dapper Travels curates exceptional Disney vacations, luxury cruises, and authentic European experiences. When you scan the code on the scoreboard or visit dappertravels.com, you're on your way to scoring a vacation touchdown. Reach out to start planning today.
Third down and 11. Winter Park on the Creekside 19, trailing by 14. They have 1 right, 2 left, shotgun formation. It's a quick little pass on a curl. Gonna be close around the 9-yard line. Zion Wolf. It's gonna be about 4th down and 1 to go.
Yeah, Creekside's corners are playing so far off. So Winter Park's thinking, hey, let's just run a quick 7 to 8 yard curl route so we can make this 4th and manageable. And the offense is staying on the field here.
4th down and 2. They give them the 10-yard line. And this is a tough spot. They haven't been running the ball very well. Do you think they air it out or do they keep it on the ground?
If I'm them, I'm airing it out, but I don't know what they're thinking.
2 left, 1 right. Shotgun, Andrew Follett, the tight end behind the left side of the offensive line. They now motion over the running back, Bobby Thomas, right of the quarterback. Connor takes the snap, hands it off up the middle, and he's not going to get it. Creekside's defense gets the stop.
It's a great play. We send the blitz on the edge. We had the D lineman pinch in, make sure there was no gaps open in the A or B gap. Their halfback tries to kind of bounce it to the outside of the B gap. Not much there. We rallied to the ball quick, and he got knocked back pretty bad. It's 1st and 10 Knights.
All Creekside now early on. Offense takes over on their own 10-yard line, but they had some big-time drives last week.
Yes, they did. This is definitely not new to them. Creekside, with the 3 games they already played, they're a very well experienced team already. Dealt with good teams every game, and finally the winner of one last week.
1 left, 2 right. Creekside opens up with 4:28 to play in the first quarter, leading 14-0 over Winter Park. Garrido, the running back, 3 yards behind Aschenfelder straight away. They hand it to him, trying to go up the middle, and nothing's there. He may have been lucky to get the line of scrimmage.
Very good push by the Winter Park defensive front. Creekside's O-line definitely got knocked back there. Makes me think their D-line got chewed out by the defensive coordinator right there on the sideline.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, this is the first time this defense has been handed decent field position if they've been defending from inside their own 30 both times in their first 2 times out on the field. They've got 1 left, Creekside, 2 right. It's play action. Aschenfelder looking to throw, fires over the middle. It's off the hands of Rocco Ripa. Ball probably could have been placed better, but that's when he should have caught.
Yeah, definitely hit both your hands, and everybody says it hit both your hands. You got to catch it, but not an easy one to make. He had to lay out for that a little bit. Couldn't have been more wide open. So that's a good sign for us. Maybe we could go back to that play later.
1 left, 2 right, or excuse me, 2 left, 2 right. Aschenfelder hard count and looks to the sideline. Garrido, a few yards back of Aschenfelder, the quarterback. Takes the snap, and they're giving it up the middle. And not much of a gain. Creekside will have to punt this one away. Do you agree with that call there, trying to give a little space, maybe get 10 yards, or would you have been more aggressive, try to get the first?
3rd and 10. I mean, I get we're on our own side of the field, but 3rd and 10 and run right up the middle. I'm not a big fan of it. If I'm going to run the ball on 3rd and 10, at least do something cool, maybe like a counter misdirection type of play, because a play that could kind of bust it open. Maybe that's what we tried, but it didn't work for us.
Marshawn on for the punt. Creekside set up on their own 11. It's a good snap, a lot of time. Marshawn gets the kick away. It's going to take a hop around the 45, keeps on going to the 40, to the 35. Creekside will down it right on the Winter Park 35. A great punt off the foot of Evan Marshawn.
Almost. The punt returner almost touched the ball, too.
That was close. That's going to be a 54-yard punt for Evan Marshawn.
Love that.
And now Winter Park with maybe a little bit of momentum. This offense got into the red zone last time they were on the field, and the defense now with the 3 and out gives them something to build off of.
It does, definitely. They had a big run play there. A good curl out to set up 4th and short, but defense stood strong there.
2 right, 1 left, shotgun. They give to the running back, trying to hit that outside, cuts back in. It's going to be a gain of 1 for Christian Lingard. He has 20 attempts for 88 yards, 4.4 yards per carry coming into this game. Another small running back out on the field.
Might be the second smallest player on the field now. But again, he's quick and shifty. I could see it there with the 2-yard run he just had.
And those smaller guys that are quick, they're shifty, they're dangerous because they can really hit those gaps. 2nd and 8 on their own 37. Winter Park looks to pass. It's a quick little dump off to the tight end. Follett is going to fall forward for 4 yards, setting up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Yeah, that's just a quick out route by the tight end. Number 21, Kyle Payton, flies down from about 12 yards off the line of scrimmage and makes a good tackle. Now bring up 3rd and 4.
Follett, the sophomore tight end offered by UCF, Louisville, and Baylor. His first reception of the game, 3rd and 4, 2 right, 1 left. Flag flies at the snap. And it's false start. That will back up Winter Park to their own 36-yard line.
Pretty sure that was on the tight end there, too. That's a bad penalty, though. That's very good for us.
You go from 3rd and manageable now to 3rd and 9. It's a big-time difference. The other thing, though, Creekside has struggled a little bit these 3rd and longs. They haven't gotten off the field as much as they should in these situations. There's 2 right, 1 left. Shotgun, tight end Follett over behind the right side of the line. And they're looking to pass. Rolling to the right, Grant Connor, the quarterback. Feeling some pressure from behind. Fires incomplete to the 1st down markers. And Creekside will get off the field.
Yeah, we dial up man coverage there, and everybody's playing like 3 to 4 yards off. They're right up on them. Great coverage downfield. Didn't see anybody open. QB kind of threw it away. There's nothing there. Now bring up 4th and long.
On for the punt, Austin LaBellman. High snap, and it's blocked. Camden Bowers, who else? Ball on the ground, off Roboto running it back inside the 5. Did he get the end zone? Just short to the 1-yard line. Camden Bowers making plays, and the former running back gets it to the 1.
Man, I'm impressed with Camden Bowers so far. He's already got 2 big impact plays tonight. He has a pick, and he just had a punt block there. Both are not very easy to do, and they're pretty rare to happen to a player, and he just got 2 of them in one night. That's awesome. Good job for that young man. And Danny Approbato with a great return, sets up shop inside the 2-yard line.
How about that? Camden Bowers with the interception, the punt block, and now the offense on the Winter Park 1-yard line, trying to make it a 3-possession game. They open up out of the huddle with 1 left, 1 right. Heavy formation up front. They give to Garrido up the middle, and he's going to be stuffed for a loss. Good play there by the Winter Park D-line.
It's 1st and goal, Creekside. You know what they're going to do. We're going to go heavy. We're going to try to ride it up the middle. Winter Park responds there very well.
That's the first time in a few games I've seen that get stopped.
Doesn't happen often, Noah. Doesn't happen often.
Second and goal on the Winter Park 3. Aschenfelder, the quarterback, now trying to hit the edge. Tackled from behind. That will get him back to around the 4-yard line. So Creekside's offense going backwards. It'll be third and goal on the 4-yard line. 50 seconds remain in the first quarter. They take out the extra blocker on the field, which is Eddie Clark, and they bring in Rocco Ripa. So now there's 2 left, 1 right. Pistol formation. Hard count from Aschenfelder. Looks to the sidelines with 20 seconds on the play clock. Gives the call to the line. Aschenfelder looking to pass. Looking left, he fires. It is incomplete. Good play by the defensive back. I think that one hit Rocco Ripa, but his vision definitely impaired by Caleb McDonald.
Yeah, looked like good ball placement by Sean. Put it high to where the defender could get it. He jumped the route. He's right in front of it. I almost thought he was going to pick it, take it to the house, but good ball placement. Rocco just lost vision of the ball, and looks like we're going to settle for 3 here.
Marchand sets up for the 21-yard field goal. Does his little shimmy he does before his kicks, trying to make it a 3-possession game. The snap, the hold, the kick is good, and it is 17-0 Creekside. Night scoring plays brought to you by CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville. 16.7 to play in the first quarter. Knights with the early advantage over Winter Park. Creekside leads Winter Park as Evan Marchand kicks this one away after the field goal. Good kick, 3rd touchback of the night for Marchand. And out comes the Knights defense, having themselves a good night thus far.
Yes, defense is firing off the ball. Good pass coverage from what I've seen so far. I mean, at this point, we're just waiting on Winter Park to start opening up the pass playbook for the QB. And they're going to start taking shots, and that's when it's become, can we stop the pass game? We've done the first step, make them one-dimensional. That's what's about to happen. They're about to have to start airing it out. So let's see if we can really be prepared for these passing downs and have some good coverage by our corners and safeties, and also D-line, get some pressure on the QB.
First down and 10, Winter Park set up on their own 20-yard line. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, shotgun. Quarterback keeping himself, Grant Connor looking for the edge, and he's brought down by Tice Donnelly, and it looked like Kyle Payton in on the tackle.
Yes, number 21, Kyle Payton, came in with a conservative tackle there, which is smart because there was nobody behind him but a corner.
And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. It was a 4-yard gain, setting up 2nd and 6 when we return on Schlick Sports. Good corner for the Knights. Back for the second, 17-0 Creekside with the lead when we return here on the NFHS Network and Schlick Sports. The steps you take on purchasing or selling your house should never be taken alone. As a North Florida top real estate professional advisor, Angela Tharp has served our area's families for the past 25 plus years, with almost 700 closed transactions in our area. Those who close on any home with Angela truly value her knowledge, depend on her communication across the process, and they rely on her fierce determination to achieve the best for their family. Reach out to Angela Tharp to get started today. Second down and 6 to open up the second quarter of play. 17-0 Creekside leads Winter Park. Two right, one left. They look to pass. It is caught. First down and a little bit more. Atticus Van Dyke makes the play to the Winter Park 34-yard line. Here's the interesting part early on. They've aired the ball out a little bit, but we have not seen Gabriel Diaz at all, and he's the impact player at receiver.
We're just waiting on it. That's all I'm feeling right now. I know they're thinking about it. They're waiting on it to. That's a weapon of theirs. They're just waiting to pull out their belt.
They've got two left, one right. They give it up the middle. Sutton with a good burst of energy to the 50, taken down by Jackson Earl. Eshawn Sutton with a 16-yard carry. Sutton had 12 carries last week for 189 yards and 5 touchdowns. I think Bobby Thomas was hurt for that game as he didn't really play. Sutton, who's normally a wide receiver, had himself a game at running back. He stands 6'1", 190. Good burst of energy, quick to the 50, and they're going to give it to him again, trying to hit the edge, and he's tackled for a loss. Sebastian Martin in there with Danny Aprobado, setting up a 2nd and 13.
Yeah, after that first big run he had, he was looking to the sideline like, hey, man, give it to me again, and they do. But Creekside defense really shows up there. Sebastian Martin gets off the line of scrimmage, and Danny's also the box player there, fits it, makes sure he doesn't go outside. Just a great play by both of those guys. Again, doing our jobs. That's what we got to do all night. Just do your job.
2nd down and 13. Winter Park on their own 47. They need to get it to the Creekside 40. Two left, one right. They look to pass. It's a quick little dump off to the 50. Little bobble. 45 jukes it back. Ball on the ground. It's rolling. It's going to get out of bounds for a first down. That was dangerous for Winter Park. On the catch, that was Aiden Pouncey, the 4-star defensive back, and you know what they say about DBs. DBs, wide receivers, don't really have the hands. And he bobbled it for about 5 yards, cut it back, fumbled the football. Lucky it went out of bounds because it would have been recovered by Creekside had it stayed in.
Yeah, I mean,
but it ends up a first down on the Creekside 32.
Playing very far off on that. They just run like a 2-yard hitch just to get the ball in open field, and it worked out for them a little bit. Got a first down.
Trips left, one right, shotgun. They look to pass, trying to set up the screen. They fire down the field. It is batted down. Good play made by Charlie Roddenberry. He was looking for Gabriel Diaz on what looked like a design screen to get the defense forward. They tried to sneak him downfield, and Roddenberry all over it.
Yeah, he runs a post, and they had trips left, and they had 2 receivers run routes. The inside guy runs a bubble. Post looked open there for a second. Charlie Roddenberry makes a great play.
2nd and 10, another quick pass. This one caught but tackled right away. Forward to about the 29-yard line. And that one caught. 2nd catch of the game for Randall Scott. It looked like Danny Aprobado, I think, making another play there. That'll bring up 3rd down and 6 or 7.
Yep, open up the quick game a lot. You know, quick outs, quick hitches. Just trying to move the ball a little bit. That's their form of running so far. And it's been working well.
2 left, 1 right. Shotgun Sutton, the running back, as they look to pass. Guys running routes down the field under pressure. Connor hitting the pocket, and Tice Donnelly is going to bring him down. 2nd sack of the night for Tice Donnelly.
He had a big grip on the ball. He was trying to rip that thing out. He was holding on for dear life, too. He did like a front flip over the QB, holding on to that ball, and ended up getting the sack. You're not getting off of Tice Donnelly when he's got a wrap on you.
17-0 Creekside, our score. 9:17 to play in the 2nd quarter. And they're going to punt this one away. Winter Park from the Creekside 37, trying to pin him deep. It looks like Jackson Earl back to return for Creekside. Am I correct there? Say
Rocco
Ripa. There's the kick, and it's going to take a bounce inside the 10 to the end zone. Knights will take over on their own 20-yard line. So after a couple times where the Knights offense had some good field position, a couple drives that stalled out, now can they put some more points on the board? Leading by 3 possessions already, they got a chance to really make this one tough comeback if they score here.
This is a big drive. Make it a 20. If we score a touchdown here, it'd be 24-0 in the first half with some ball to play in the first half. That'd be pretty big for our offense and our just the team as a whole to get some momentum going into the second half.
17-0, Creekside takes over. They have 2 right, 1 left. Garrido, the running back, as they motion Ripa to the left side. And that's going to go against Creekside, I think, an illegal motion as Ripa wasn't set. Aschenfelder snapped that one just a little bit too early there as Ripa was getting set on the left side of the field.
Yeah, I think it was early because Garrido was a little confused with it too.
That'll bring up 1st and 15. Creekside back on their own 15. They've got trips left, 1 wide right. Just 5 blockers, which we don't see from them often. And they're looking to pass. Aschenfelder firing up the sideline. It is caught by Arrows Topper, 45-50. Cuts it back, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20. Brought down. Big play through the air.
He just drops back, takes a shot to the right side. He's on an island. Safety came over to help last second, wasn't there in time, puts it in the breadbasket. Beautiful ball down the right side. And that's just vintage Arrows Topper right there, breaking some tackles and getting way more yards.
Trips left, 1 right. Garrido, the running back. They look to the sideline after the hard count. Aschenfelder has been laying on some beautiful passes last week and this week as he takes the snap here, fires a screen, caught by Ripa. Forward, gonna fall just shy of the 10. And I will say, just being out of practice as their Monday, Tuesday, and that was maybe the best I've ever seen Sean Aschenfelder look in practice. He was locked in, playing with some confidence out there.
Something clicked last week. Maybe it was during practice or the game.
Trips right, 1 left. Garrido the back. It's 2nd down and 4. Creekside on the Winter Park 12-yard line. Aschenfelder hands it off. No, he keeps it himself. 10-5, touchdown! Touchdown, Creekside! Aschenfelder on the keeper. Extends the lead, 23-0.
He just might be the best in Northeast Florida at ball fakes.
He's gotten me once a game. Right there. And again, I said it last week. I'll listen back to the call, and he fakes out the entire defense. He fakes out me as a broadcaster. I hate it. If on Creekside, I love it.
It's like the same thing every time. It's just like he pulls it. Nobody notices for like the first 2 to 3 seconds. And it's just got wide open field to just go score like it's nothing.
The PAT is good, and it is all Creekside. Night scoring plays brought to you by CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville. Our score, Creekside 24, Winter Park nothing. 7:48 to go in the second quarter when we return on Schlick Sports. This time next year, Windows 10 support will end. To be specific, October 14th, 2025. That means Microsoft will no longer provide security or technical support for Windows 10. Is your business ready for this change? If not, give CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville a call at 904-447-7574 or email us at support-swjax@cmitsolutions.com. .7:48 to go in the second quarter. Creekside leading Winter Park 24-0, and I gotta say, I didn't know what to expect from this Winter Park team, and Creekside, they have really impressed me because, I mean, Winter Park, they haven't played the toughest of schedules of the last 2 years, but no matter what, they beat some good teams. They've competed as Marshawn's kick is away, taken inside the 5. More on that thought as Pouncey trying to run it back for the Wildcats. A little bit of space hasn't been hit. 25-30, 40, 50, 40, he might go all the way. 35-30, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown on the kick return for Winter Park.
I give you momentum.
Yeah, that'll give you some. I was about to try and lead to this is an opportunity for Creekside to maybe put in a little late or early dagger, and not the case.
Not yet, not yet.
98-yard return for a touchdown from Aiden Pouncey.
It's a good play by the young man. He took it, set up his blocks very well. just bounce it outside, and he had a lot of grass, and he was just gone. I have a hard time catching the ball, but he can run.
PAT is up, and it is good from Austin LaBellman. Well, that was fast. 24-7. First points on the board on the kick return for a touchdown by the Winter Park Wildcats, but they still trail 3 possessions, 24-7. Knights with the lead when we return on Schlick Sports. Real estate is changing, and you need an agent that's on top of it. Whether you're selling or buying, Tom Moore covers all the Jacksonville and St. John's areas. When you need a realtor, ask for Moore. Tom Moore. Back here on Schlick Sports.
What?
As getting ready to kick this one away, Winter Park. Austin LaBellman after the kick return for a touchdown. You can see on that far sideline, Winter Park jumping around. They got some energy after that 98-yard house call.
Yeah, it's going to give you some momentum when you score a big play like that. And this game's not over. You got to remember it. You got to play 48 minutes of football in high school, especially in a Creekside football game.
Yeah, and especially with the athletes they got on their side. Winter Park, they get a stop here, and there is a lot of really talented and fast guys in that offense that can make some plays. This thing far from over. Back to return for Creekside. Rocco Ripa, it looks like Danny Aprobato. The kick will take a hop 15. It's Jackson Earl. So that's going to roll inside the pylon into the end zone for a touchback. Creekside went 80 yards last time. Big passing play to Arrows Toffer, and then Sean Aschenfelder on the keeper ran it into the end zone. Looking for more of that from that Creekside offense.
Yep, we definitely carried over our momentum from last week into this game offensively. They just need to keep doing what they're doing. We're doing our jobs. Players are making plays. Keep the play calling rotation the same way it was last week. I think we'll be fine tonight.
1st and 10, Creekside on their own 20-yard line. They have 2 left, 2 right. Garrido, the running back, as the passing game has been what's working for Creekside. It's been a good run defense from Winter Park. They look to pass Aschenfelder under pressure. He is sacked. In to make the play, Addison Zaleski, as that was just a free shot at the quarterback.
Yeah, I think number 23, Harrison Garrido, was supposed to pick him up. He just missed the block there. It was a good move. He dipped his shoulder under Garrido's block and just came in free. Big sack for Winter Park.
2nd down, 17. Creekside back on their own 13. 2 on either side. Aschenfelder again feeling pressure, sprints around, fires it out. Harrison Garrido catches it. The running back to the 24 to the 24. Big hit. He survives. Good play by Sean Aschenfelder. That should have been a sack, and now a really late flag.
It went high up, too. That was about 25 yards up in the air.
I've seen 3 of those tonight. Someone down there on that ref crew has got a great arm. Former quarterback, maybe. And let's see. They're talking to the Winter Park coach, which is Tim Shiflett. He's been the head coach at Winter Park since 2006. And here comes the call. Another sideline warning on Winter Park. That's their 2nd, and that's going to give Creekside some extra yards. So they go from 2nd and 17 to 3rd and 1 with a little help from the Winter Park sideline.
I also wanted to say, Sean just made something out of nothing.
Oh, he was sacked right there.
Yeah, I don't know how he got out of it. That was a great play by him. He put his foot in the ground, put a move on with somebody. I kind of lost him in the big pile of linemen and D-linemen. He came out, rip one to Garrido.
2 left, 2 right. Pistol formation. Garrido, the running back. And Aschenfelder keeping himself, hits Aaron Satteris on a flat, and he's got 2 yards, which is enough for a 1st down. Good play design right there as they were all selling out there for the run, and Satyrus fights through the contact, gets the first down.
Yeah, we love doing that little bootleg play action and have the tight end go flat. That's usually what we do. I've never seen us run a play like that. They had our receiver come in motion across the field to be the flat player there, and worked out very well for us.
Well, that will take us to the water break here in the second quarter. 6 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Creekside leads Winter Park 24-7. You are listening to Creekside Football on Schlick Sports.
Are you ready for your big moment? Be the MVP of your next vacation by letting Dapper Travels tailor the playbook for an unforgettable adventure. The veteran-owned Dapper Travels curates exceptional Disney vacations, luxury cruises, and authentic European experiences. When you scan the code on the scoreboard or visit dappertravels.com, you're on your way to scoring a vacation touchdown. Reach out to start planning today.
Creekside offense back out on the field after the water break. 1st and 10 on their own 31. Trips right, 1 left. They look to pass. Aschenfelder over the middle. Got Rocco Ripa, 45-50. Breaks a tackle into Winter Park territory down to the 43. Rocco Ripa came in relief of the injured Caleb Taylor Birch against Bartram Trail, who was questionable for this week, a late scratch. And Ripa stepping in the slot, had 3 receptions, 81 yards last week. He's made some plays early on. Now Creekside hurry up to the line. Trips right, 1 left. Hard count. And they look to the sideline. I get to catch my breath. Dorito 3 yards behind Aschenfelder. They give it to him up the middle. Can power forward for maybe 3 yards. And if there's one thing Winter Park's defense is doing really well tonight, it's that run game and how they're defending it.
Defending it very well. Creekside had a strong running game last week, and they're boxing it pretty well, but I'd like to see us stay in trips here because their inside linebacker is not plussing out to Rocco Ripa, and it's leaving them wide open. There's a big gap on that middle of the field right now, and I think we should exploit that.
2nd down and 7, trips right. 1 left is Bysham, looking to pass to Aschenfelder under pressure, fires down the field. It was batted at the line, and it's intercepted, and this is Pouncey running it back. Still running it back. He's tackled on the far side of the field. There are 2 flags separately thrown.
A big blindside block by Winter Park.
And this is one where Aschenfelder tried getting that ball off. He was under a lot of pressure, is batted by a D lineman, and brought a lot off the pass, and in there to make the play. 4-star corner Aiden Pouncey was offered by Notre Dame this week, and he's showing out for the Irish. Kick return for a touchdown. A reception, a little scary for Winter Park on that one, but gets the interception here, and now the officials' long discussion. Fun fact about Pouncey, his brother Jordan played wide receiver at Florida. So an athletic family right there.
His last name's Pouncey?
Yeah, when he got offered by Florida, he has a Florida offer. He posted a picture of the Pouncey twins, so couldn't find any relation, but you wonder, you know?
You can only wonder. If I was related to the Pouncey twins, I'd claim it, like immediately.
And now they walk over to the Creekside sideline. The officials giving an explanation to Coach Sean McIntyre, and I haven't seen them run the ball off at all. I haven't seen if there's I think there might have been a penalty against each side. I don't really know.
There's definitely
one
blindside
penalty
hit.
decline. There are 2 blindside blocks, and 1 was declined, 1 is accepted. That's going to back them up on the return of the interception. That's what Winter Park needed, though. Creekside putting another good drive together. Defensive lineman makes a big-time play, and now 24-7. Creekside still with a good-sized lead over the Wildcats, 17 points to be exact. Back them up 15 yards. Winter Park football. They set up on their own 21, 22. We'll go 22-yard line.
Hard to see from up here. I don't know how you do it.
It's an acquired skill. 5th year here, I've gotten decent at estimating. Trips right, 1 left. They open up, screen pass to the right. It's caught. Creekside swarming around him. First hit is applied. It's going to be a gain of 1 or 2 for Atticus Van Dyke.
I mean, they throw a bubble screen to the right side. Danny Approbato being very physical out there, and they literally tackled Daniel Approbato. It should be a holding call.
And they are calling holding against Winter Park. They're declining the penalty as there's actually a loss of 1 on the play, setting up second down and 11. Interesting call there by the Knights. They feel confident in what their defense is doing, want to take the down.
Yeah, not against that at all. I thought they would have took it, but
trips
not
left,
the worst
one
thing
right,
ever.
shotgun formation. Here's something to look out for. Luke Johnson, who's a linebacker, he's dropped to Jack, which normally are Tice Donnelly plays. Donnelly is defensive end on the other side of the line for Creekside, and on the inside, the Knights set up with, it looks like, Caleb Mayberry and Rohan Thompson. They're talking with Coach McIntyre ahead of the game down on the field, and they were looking to rotate heavily up front, keep them fresh against these athletes, and we're seeing that right here. There's a pause on the field as the officials discussing something around the line of scrimmage.
But with what you're saying with the rotation, that is very good. You need to be able to rotate your D linemen. I think it's the most important group on the field to rotate players with, because it does get really tiring down there in the trenches. It's always nice to have a new set of guys to come in with fresh legs.
And they're finding more depth on that defense, too, as the discussion, they move the ball forward 1 more yard to the 22. So second down and 10, trips left, 1 right, another passing play. Connor under pressure. Connor breaks a sack, breaks another one, throws it. It is incomplete. I think this is going to be a late hit, maybe roughing the passer against Creekside, though. Luke Johnson was trying to wrap him up. There are a couple guys I think they're going to get Tice Donnelly for unnecessary roughness. And that's exactly what the call is going to be. Unnecessary hit there, in my opinion, is going to give him a first down. Brody, what did you see?
Great pressure by our defensive lineman. Got him wrapped up, but he started getting out of the sacks while he's getting into a new one and going down slow. Tice Donnelly, I completely understand what he's trying to do. QB, we know the QB's trying to just get rid of the ball at this point in the play. And as he's kind of going down, he gets rid of it, and then Tice just absolutely levels him. They could have called targeting too, I think.
First down and 10, moving them forward to the 37. Wildcats still on their own side of the field. They got 3 left, 1 right, shotgun formation. Running back Linger, they're looking to pass. Rolling left, Connor not seeing anything. No, steps up, line of scrimmage, fires downfield. It is incomplete. Danny Approbato was in coverage of Atticus Van Dyke. Approbato stopped on the throw. Van Dyke got a step, but just couldn't catch up to the pass.
QB rolled outside the pocket, buying time. I mean, defensive back, our zone coverage, they're matched up because, I mean, we're being disciplined tonight. We're doing our jobs. That's what I've been preaching all night. We're doing our jobs, and it just seems like we got a better grasp of our defensive game plan this week than any other week I've seen so far.
Defense performing well against a very tough offense with their playmakers. 2 left, 1 right. It's a give up the middle. Thomas, the solid gain. He's going to fall 3 yards shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Wildcats on their own 44-yard line.
If I'm Winter Park, I'm looking at 88 right now. I'd probably go to him on this 3rd and short play. Go to your big tight end. And if I'm Creekside, we should be IDing him right now, and the quick outs and hitches.
2 left, 1 right. They set up and run it. Thomas has got the first down to the 49-yard line. And another late flag. What's this going to be? Did you see anything?
No, I didn't see anything. I think they're going to call it like a late. If they call a late hit here, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, I don't think, because there are 2 guys bringing him down at the same time. I don't really know.
The whistle wasn't blown either when he came in to make the hit.
It's a face mask.
Oh.
Which, I mean, with the way it was brought down, I could see.
Yeah,
that,
it was an awkward tackle.
He spun around, and that's typically a fair sign. No argument from Creekside as they'll move Winter Park forward to the Creekside 45 is where the ball is spotted. 24-7 our score. Creekside with the lead over the Wildcats. 3 minutes, 33 seconds to go in the second quarter. There's 2 left, 1 right, heavy front. It's another give up the middle, and this time only a gain of 2 for Bobby Thomas. And you've seen them go to the pass there for a little bit. Creekside's defense spread out. They're trying to get that run game going still.
Yeah, Winter Park's offensive coaching staff is obviously trying to stick to their run game. They think they're going to be able to bust it open eventually, get us a little tired, and and maybe we would start being as disciplined as we've been so far. I think they're going to keep running it in the second half as well from the signs of it right now.
Well, they've got some dangerous backs. If they just get a step, they're gone. And they've had a couple big plays, everything else not really going for them. 2 left, 1 right. They're looking to pass. Connor rolling to his left. The quarterback fires with an odd angle, and he's got Pouncey down the field. Aiden Pouncey, I hadn't seen him at receiver yet this season, but he's got a couple receptions tonight, this time forward to the Creekside 29.
He's wide open. They roll him outside to the left side there. It's been working for him every time they roll it out, buying him a lot more time than when he's in the pocket. I think we're going to see that the rest of this game, him getting out the pocket a lot.
24-7 Knights. 2:47 to play in the second quarter. Heavy front, 1st and 10. Play action, firing. It is complete to the tight end, Follett. He's going to get 5 on the gain forward to the Creekside 24-yard line. That's just a really nice play from Grant Connor.
It's a great play by both sides. We're blitzing off the edge. Our edge blitzers remembered their hip blitzers and they didn't bite on the dive. Stayed on the QB. It was a great fake. I almost thought it was a run up the middle. QB keeps it, dumps it off to his tight end. Creekside makes a great tackle. Just a great play by the offense there.
They give the sophomore tight end the 23, so it is 2nd down and 4. Trying to hit the outside. Bobby Thomas still hasn't been hit. Got the 1st down, forward to the 10, maybe forward to the 5. And for the first time, we're seeing this offense driving.
Starting to find their groove here, mixing the run and pass very well this drive. Had a lot of space on the left side there. So I'm assuming it was a blown assignment by Creekside there because there was straight green grass over there.
1st down and 10, Winter Park on the Creekside 5-yard line. They've got 1 man wide to the right. Now they bring out Atticus Van Dyke joining him. Final formation, 2 right, 1 left. Pistol formation. Handoff up the middle. Bobby Thomas into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, Winter Park. Make it 24-13, and the Wildcats making it a game with a little bit of momentum. Brody, what did you see there? I saw you make a face.
I saw Daniel Aprobato look like he got shoved, but it's also Daniel Aprobato, so I don't know what happened.
Danny's a little talkative. PAT up and good. 24-14. 1:39 to go in the second quarter. Back after this 10-point ball game on Schlick Sports. .139 to play in the first half of play. 24-14, Creekside leads Winter Park as it's a little sky kick taken in around the 20-yard line. Knights running it back, and they've got a little space, 35-40. Falling forward on the kick return to the 40-yard line. Good field position for Creekside, and the Knights will return to start the second half of football, but a little momentum now for Winter Park. Do you feel like this is a spot where they need points, or would it just kind of be helpful for them?
It'd definitely be helpful. I mean, you're up 2 scores going in the half. Nobody's ever going to complain about that in a high school football game. But I will say, you should definitely come in with the mindset. We're trying to put points on the board here. It'll be big for us, even if it's just 3. If we get 3 points, that'd be amazing going in the next half. We'll already be at 27 points, which is, Winter Park doesn't let that happen too much. Let teams get over 25, right, Noah?
Yeah. And we mentioned that at the start of the game, 1st down and 10. Creekside on their own 41-yard line. They have 2 left, 1 right. Pistol formation. They look to pass. Aschenfelder scrambles out of the pocket, working left. He's firing it down the field. This one dangerous, underthrown, dropped. Aiden Pouncey. He should have had his second pick of the night. That's one where Aschenfelder should have just run it. That came out of his hand weird, and DB hand strike again. And I think I got to take it a little easier on Aiden Pouncey,
He's a great football player. I mean, a big reason why they're in the game is Aiden Pouncey.
And he's having some great moments in this game. Made some big-time plays, and he's the one that sparked that rally, sparked that comeback.
Yeah, but Aaron Sataros was wide open there. Sean just would have had to absolutely rip that ball to get it there.
2nd down and 10, high snap, Garrido up the middle, a little bit of space, breaks some contact. Gonna fall about a yard shy of the first down markers, 3rd and 1. And wait, no, they give him 1 more yard. They're gonna move the chains. 1st and 10, Creekside on the Winter Park 49. 1:05 to play, clock running. Knights lead by 10 in the first half. 2 left, 1 right. Creekside looking to pass. Aschenfelder rolling left, firing down the middle. It is tipped and caught by Toffer. Down around the 15. That's a great play there by the DB and a better play by the receiver.
There goes Toffer when the ball is in the air. He has a good sense of knowing where the ball's going. It got tipped, and Arrows put his hand out there. He said, I'm going to go grab that real quick. And great play by the Arrows Toffer. Heads up play by him. I mean, we usually don't get lucky with those receiver plays like that. Usually it happens against us, but there we finally got one for ourselves.
And a weird call here with under a minute to play in the first half. Winter Park is stopping the clock and calling timeout. So we'll step away. 1st and 10, Creekside on the Winter Park 16, leading 24-14 when we return on Schlick Sports. First and 10, Creekside on the Winter Park 16-yard line. They have 2 right, 1 left. Knights trying to cash in for a few more points ahead of the half as there's 47 seconds to play in the second quarter. Aschenfelder fires play action, screen. Looks like rip on the right side. First down, falls forward around the 6, maybe 5-yard line. Looks like it's going to set up first down and goal for the Creekside Knights, and that also stops the clock at 40 seconds.
There's a quick RPO there. They got
Ripa.
Didn't give it. We threw it in the flats to Ripa. It worked out very well for us.
1st and goal on the 5. It's a give. Garrido up the middle. Touchdown, Creekside! The Knights add on, and it is now 30-14.
Yeah, there goes that man again, number 23, Harrison Garrido, running right up the middle, untouched into the end zone. Touchdown for the Knights. That's a big-time score right before half. Looked like we're kind of letting Winter Park come back in this game there a little bit. That's a great touchdown to let them know we're still here and we're going to win this game tonight.
And that's big as they were getting some momentum. Marshawn's PAT is up, and it is good. Make it 31-14. Creekside Knights scoring plays are brought to you by CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville. Back after this break, you are listening to Creekside Football on Schlick Sports. Back now, 33 seconds remaining in the second quarter. As it's a sky kick from Evan Marchand. Takes a hop, taken in around the 25, and now a little bit of blocking. Cutting it back. Randall Scott returns it to the Winter Park 46 as they didn't want to kick it to Aiden Pouncey after he took it to the house on his last return.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great.
Brody, try talking again.
I think that's a great call.
I'm not hearing you for some reason. Oh, sorry, I turned the wrong one up. Here's Brody McGuff.
Yeah, yeah, just a little minor malfunction in the booth, but we're good now. Yeah, they wanted to sky kick it. They didn't want to kick it to their athletic guy. I was saying last week, if they got an athlete back there, don't kick it to him. It's that simple, and it worked out well for us. But
2 left, 2 right, looking to pass. Wildcats trying to get some points. Stepping forward, firing downfield. Grant Connor, he may have a man. No, it's batted down. Jackson Earl makes a great play. What? I think they're going to whistle that for PI, and I think that is not a good call. He jumped that route. He jumped forward, batted the ball down. I don't know how you could whistle that. Throw a flag there.
It couldn't be more like Jackson Earl, number 1 safety. It was a great play. He looked open there for a second. He undercut the ball and went straight for the ball. I don't even think he laid a hand on the kid. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. It's only 15 yards in high school though, so there's 19 seconds left. They get the ball. It's a bad call, but we still got to lock in here and make sure we get this stop before half. Don't let them get in the end zone. Stay back.
Ball now gets forward to the Creekside 39-yard line. 1st and 10. 2 left, 2 right. Shotgun Sutton, the running back. Connor looking to pass. Looking downfield, rolling right, fires on the run, incomplete. He was looking for Zion Wolf. Falls out on the sidelines with 12.7 to play in the second quarter.
Loving the play call by Creekside. We're doing man coverage with a QB contained type of pass rush with also a QB spy. So we can't take off in man. And also our corners have been doing a very good job in man coverage tonight. It's kind of new to me from seeing that from Creekside.
2nd and 10. 2 left, 2 right. Connor under pressure, taken down from behind. It's Nolan Nelson with the sack. The basketball star makes the play. Time will stop. Timeout. 4.3 seconds remain in the first half. And Nolan Nelson, he's quite the story. He's a very good basketball recruit. He's probably going to go play Power 5 at the next level. The sophomore, a very good football player as well. And here's the big thing about him. 6'7", 200, and he can move. You don't see that very often from linebackers.
Yeah, he's an athletic freak. But what I love about what just happened there, the play before, he got completely washed out of the play, was not the best rep by him at all. And the next play, he responds and gets a big-time sack. And now that leaves 4 seconds on the board, and we just got to play prevent defense here and make sure they don't get in the end zone.
3rd down and 13. Winter Park on the Creekside 42. Interesting football fact about Nolan Nelson. He is followed by Keenan Allen on Twitter.
Wow.
Keenan Allen runs a travel basketball team. I think he follows those basketball prospects.
That makes sense. I was about to say, because that's the most random thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Trips right, 2 left, empty backfield for Grant Connor. They're looking to take a shot at the end zone. He's under pressure. Nelson nearly got him again. He's scrambling to his right. Firing over the middle, incomplete. That will take us to the half, and what a half it was for the Creekside Knights as they lead 31-14 entering the break. We'll be back with our halftime thoughts after this on Schlick Sports. The steps you take on purchasing or selling your house should never be taken alone. As a North Florida top real estate professional advisor, Angela Tharp has served our area's families for the past 25 plus years, with almost 700 closed transactions in our area. Those who close on any home with Angela truly value her knowledge, depend on her communication across the process, and they rely on her fierce determination to achieve the best for their family. Reach out to Angela Tharp to get started. This time next year, Windows 10 support will end. To be specific, October 14th, 2025. That means Microsoft will no longer provide security or technical support for Windows 10. Is your business ready for this change? If not, give CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville a call at 904-447-7574 or email us at support-swjacks@cmitsolutions.com.
Are you ready for your big moment? Be the MVP of your next vacation by letting Dapper Travels tailor the playbook for an unforgettable adventure. The veteran-owned Dapper Travels curates exceptional Disney vacations, luxury cruises, and authentic European experiences. When you scan the code on the scoreboard or visit dappertravels.com, you're on your way to scoring a vacation touchdown. Reach out to start planning today.
Real estate is changing and you need an agent that's on top of it. Whether you're selling or buying, Tom Moore covers all the Jacksonville and St. John's areas. When you need a realtor, ask for Moore. Tom Moore. The band taking the field for the halftime show, and it's time for our halftime show as Creekside put on their own first half show. In that first half of football, 31-14, Creekside leads the Winter Park Wildcats, and I mentioned a stat early on in the first half, dating back to 2018, Winter Park is 1-14 when opponents score 25 points or more, and Creekside has accomplished that in one half. Brody, what are your thoughts?
Defense has stepped up a tremendous amount tonight. They're playing some good defense, hard-nosed defense, fitting the run well, not letting too much big plays happen. There was like 2 maybe in the first half. Doing a great job defensively. They look a little undisciplined on some plays. Look like they're not knowing what to do on some plays. I think Winter Park's, they have a great coaching staff. I know it. They're definitely going to change some things at half. So this game is definitely not over. I don't want anybody to have that thought process. I know Coach Mack doesn't have that thought process right now. He's probably digging into them right now for letting up those 14 points in the second quarter.
And the one that stands out is the 98-yard kick return for a touchdown. That's something that Creekside, they don't want to allow. They pride themselves on special teams. They've had some struggles early on, and obviously that one would hurt even more if it was a closer game. But I think Creekside's been able to survive that. What do you think Mac's speech to his team is right now down back by the baseball fields?
I already know, like I said earlier, I already know the first thing in his head is we can't let these guys come back. We got to, what he said, this is his analogies that he uses a lot. You got to put your foot on their necks. We got our foot on their necks right now, and you just got to, maybe not that one, maybe not that one, but you know what I'm trying to say. So we just got to finish the job tonight. Make sure these.
You got them on the ropes. Now we finish them off.
Get them on the ropes. Finish the job. Make sure they don't come back. We're giving them a little life there in the second quarter. Like I said, Coach Mack definitely did not like to see that. He is definitely getting on to his players right now, making sure they're ready to play another half of football. But I also know at the same time, he's saying y'all played great football for majority of the game. 2 bad drives, 1 mistake on an offense. Should have been 2. Mm-hmm. But they just been cleaning up any small mistakes they had in the first half and ready to play another half of football.
Yeah, and that offense continues to look really good. Sean and Ashenfelder continues to look really good, and you feel like something may have clicked for this Creekside team, and you'd love to see them put 48 minutes together and really keep this going, especially into next week, their first district matchup.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is the most put together I've ever seen Creekside this season. Both offensively and defensively, I think we're clicking very well. Again, defense has only let up 7 points. They haven't let up 14. That was the special teams play. So only let up 7 points in one half. You got to be happy about your defense if they only let up 7 points in one half.
Coach Mack was talking to his team on Tuesday after practice, and he said, "We're halfway through the season, and this is the time of year where we find out who's pretending and who's for real. And those teams that are going to compete in the playoffs, they start going up. Those teams that don't, they stay the same or they go down. We want to be going up, and that's exactly what Creekside seems to be doing right now. That now Second half of football, can they keep it going? Can they put Winter Park away in the third quarter, especially as you don't want to let them hang around in the fourth quarter of play?
Definitely don't. Creekside is prone to big plays. It's been a problem for us ever since we started back in 2008. We let up big plays. It's what we do, but we've been doing a good job again of stopping that tonight. Just need to keep that going. And Winter Park's definitely getting chewed out right now, and they're about to come out here ready to play, fired up, ready to play another second half of football.
The Knights will get the ball back to start the second half of play, and we will see you then in about, I'd say, 14 minutes to the start of the second half. Back after this break here on Schlick Sports. Again, our halftime score, Creekside 31, Winter Park 14. The steps you take on purchasing or selling your house should never be taken alone. As a North Florida top real estate professional advisor, Angela Tharp has served our area's families for the past 25 plus years, with almost 700 closed transactions in our area. Those who close on any home with Angela truly value her knowledge, depend on her communication across the process, and they rely on her fierce determination to achieve the best for their family. Reach out to Angela Tharp to get started. This time next year, Windows 10 support will end. To be specific, October 14th, 2025. That means Microsoft will no longer provide security or technical support for Windows 10. Is your business ready for this change? If not, give CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville a call at 904-447-7574 or email us at support-swjacks@cmitsolutions.com.
Are you ready for your big moment? Be the MVP of your next vacation by letting Dapper Travels tailor the playbook for an unforgettable adventure. The veteran-owned Dapper Travels curates exceptional Disney vacations, luxury cruises, and authentic European experiences. When you scan the code on the scoreboard or visit dappertravels.com, you're on your way to scoring a vacation touchdown. Reach out to start planning today.
Real estate is changing and you need an agent that's on top of it. Whether you're selling or buying, Tom Moore covers all the Jacksonville and St. John's areas. When you need a realtor, ask for Moore. Tom Moore. Welcome back to Creekside High School. Knights get the ball back to start the second half with a lead of 31-14, but the thing to watch out for, that onside kick, Brody.
Yeah, it could be a possibility here, you know, try to get the ball real quick and get the ball first in the second half would be amazing for Winter Park, but about to see what's going to happen here. They've done a pooch kick, they've done normal kicks. Wouldn't be surprised they switch it up here too.
Let's see. LaBellman runs up, and it's a little sky kick just inside the 25, brought in around the 20. Knight's going to try to run it back, 25-30, breaks a tackle forward to the 35, 37. Nice return. Creekside's offense gets the ball. Well, it was a great first half for the Knights, as they put up 31 points. Brody, what stuck out to you?
Just the discipline and just doing our jobs on offense. O-line's blocking well. Running lanes are a little clogged, but had some solid success in the run game. Passing game's been very well. Had a lucky 2 plays here and there, but Sean's really dialed in and throwing the ball very well tonight.
Yeah, normally it's the running game that opens up the pass for Creekside, but that passing game has been on point tonight. They open up with 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, pistol formation, play action. They're looking down the field. Ashenfelder fires. It is caught by Aaron Satteris. Diving catch inside the 30. Well, Stuart Weber from Action News Jacks arriving is like, man, I just missed the highlights. First play from scrimmage, he gets one right there.
Yeah, number 10, Aaron Satteris flying downfield in that post. He laid out, beautiful catch. Very solid ball, well, too.
2 right, 1 left. Another pistol front for Creekside. Reed long motions to the left, and they hand it to the left. Garrido with a little space, gets forward around the 20. He's bounced out of bounds. And the other thing on that throw from Ashenfelder is, like, Satteris had a step, but he was still covered. That's a throw that a D1 quarterback makes. And like he's committed to Rutgers, he shows off the skill there. He puts that where only his receiver can make a play.
Only his receiver can make a play. That's the key word there. Only.
2nd down and 1 on the Winter Park 21-yard line. 2 right, 1 left. Garrido, the running back. Ashenfelder hands it up the middle, and Garrido's got the first down. Falls forward to around the 16-yard line. Knights enter the red zone. A new addition for this Creekside student section, Creekside fandom. We've got a Creekside Knight mascot that's shown up the last couple of weeks down on the track right now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see. He's got like a whole outfit and everything. Got like the head of it too. He's having fun down there, definitely.
2 right, they motion one of them in. Rocco Ripa to the left side, now 2 left. Ashenfelder looking to throw, fires, it's batted up at the line, and that's going to be intercepted. No drop. It's incomplete. Oh, Knights caught a break. I thought that was picked. It was in the hands, and I think 2 Wildcats ran into each other, and you see all the hands on the head from that Wildcat defense.
It looked like one of the guys wasn't going for the ball, like he was going to the guy getting the ball. I don't know what he was thinking, if that was the case, but a good batted ball by the defense. Got lucky there.
Knights catch a break, 2nd down and 10 on the Wildcats 16. Again looking to pass. Ashenfelder under pressure. Jump throw, was trying to get it out to his running back Garrido. Pass falls incomplete, better than a sack, but I think he took a hit while he was in the air. 3rd down and 10 is he's been feeling some pressure. He's been making some plays, but a couple of times that pressure has forced a mistake, and he's gotten away with a couple of them. One was an interception.
Yeah, I mean, that time almost made a crazy play, just about 5 yards under the halfback there, wide open. Would have been a touchdown probably.
2 right, 1 left, again looking to pass, again pressured from behind, hit hard as he releases to Garrido. It's going to be a loss of 2. Ashenfelder a little slow to get up, as that was just a free blindside shot. This O-line's got to step it up, as they're getting kind of manhandled in the past quarter and a half.
Winter Park's a good football team. They're not going to just lay down for you. The D-line is really mad that they haven't been able to get too much sacks tonight, so they're trying to get after it right now, and that's going to get us off the field there, because we just had 3 plays back to back to back, no blocking.
Bringing a lot of pressure, a lot of blitzes. On for the field goal from 36, Marchand got it. Nice kick from Evan Marchand, making it 34-14. Creekside adds on to the lead. Nice scoring plays. Brought to you by CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville. Back after this on Schlick Sports. The steps you take on purchasing or selling your house should never be taken alone. As a North Florida top real estate professional advisor, Angela Tharp has served our area's families for the past 25 plus years, with almost 700 closed transactions in our area. Those who close on any home with Angela truly value her knowledge, depend on her communication across the process, and they rely on her fierce determination to achieve the best for their family. Reach out to Angela Tharp to get started today. .9:52 to play here in the third quarter. It's 34-14. Creekside kicks it away. A touchback from Evan Marchand after his field goal. And on comes a Wildcat offense that needs to start putting up some points and fast, Brody.
Yes, they do. Game's pulling away from them a little bit. Now, it's not the biggest deficit. It's only a 3-score deficit. Like I'm saying only like it's that easy. But it's 3-score deficit. People have come back from that before. So it's this game is not over. Creekside, I hope Creekside knows that it's not over, and they need to create some more plays to fully put the dagger shot in.
And you know that's exactly what the coaches are preaching down there on the sidelines. Winter Park opens up with 2 right, 1 left. Whistle, and the center just slammed the ball on the ground. That's a false start against Winter Park.
A little frustration there by the Winter Park O-line. It's been a long night so far, but they got another half of football to see if they can make something happen.
Yeah, the defensive lines are winning the battles up front.
Getting off the ball. I mean, that's the type of urgency you want to see from your D-line.
1st and 15 from their own 15. They start with a give, trying to hit that edge, and a little bit of space for Thomas. He's got the first down forward to around the 40-yard line, hits that sideline, and does damage with it.
Looked like a power play. They had some pulling guards. Go to the left side. A lot of space out there. Number 21, Kyle Payton, almost made a play on it, but he got blocked. Could have been a holding. I wasn't sure. I didn't really get the best look at it, but great play by Winter Park to start this drive.
On their own 37, 1st down and 10. 2 right, 1 left. It's a give up the middle, and nothing doing. Sebastian Martin denies the carry from Eshawn Sutton.
Yeah, number 26, Sebastian Martin. He's getting off the ball fast tonight, and that time the man in front of him was pulling the opposite direction, and he just got right in the backfield, no problem. Tackle for loss.
Second down and 11. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. They're looking to pass. It's a quick give. That's Gabriel Davis up the sideline past the 54 to around the 48 of Creekside. Diaz. A nice gain up to the Creekside 49 officially, and we haven't seen too much of him tonight. I'd like to see Winter Park, if they're going to move the ball, they got to take advantage of those underneath areas that have been working for them in this game.
Creekside's been saying it all night. We're going to give it right to you.
They got to take you with their athletes. 2 right, 1 left, looking to pass, rolling out to his right. Connor fires. It is complete. Past the first down markers, forward 25-20, 15-10. Touchdown, Winter Park.
They do a sprint out to the right side. They had trips with a tight end. I'm not sure. I forgot if the tight end was on the line of scrimmage or not. Doesn't matter. Tight end goes flat, and Daniel Approbato is the flat player. He goes to it. But with that being said, he also needs to do it at depth. So there's an out route right behind him, and he doesn't know that. Leaves it wide open. Daniel Approbato needs to just be back a little bit more, sit in that window so that throw won't be as easy next time that play happens. I hope they can fix that at the 10.
LeBellman hits the extra point, and it is 34-21. This thing far from over. 8:51 to play in the third quarter. Knights with a 13-point lead on Schlick Sports. This time next year, Windows 10 support will end. To be specific, October 14th, 2025. That means Microsoft will no longer provide security or technical support for Windows 10. Is your business ready for this change? If not, give CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville a call at 904-447-7574 or email us at support-swjacks@cmitsolutions.com. $8:51 to play in the third quarter. It's 34-21. Creekside leads Winter Park, but the Wildcats not going away, Brody.
Definitely not. They're not going to go away. This is a great program. They've had winning records for like forever, it feels like. Playoff team last year, barely lost to Mandarin. They're not going to go away.
It's Ripa and Approbato back to return for Creekside. As here is the kick. It's onside attempted, and they're not going to get 10 yards. LeBellman going to fall on it after 9. Creekside will get the ball on the Winter Park 49-yard line. And I get the decision there, but it's still in 8:50 to go in the third quarter. You got plenty of time, and I think right there, if they get it, great, but it's an unnecessary risk that they took.
I completely agree with you. I think it would have made more sense to do it on the opening kickoff, like you said earlier. You kind of called that one, Noah.
That's the thing, though, is they're expecting it on the opening kickoff a little bit. We've seen that a lot in Creekside. They're not afraid to do that themselves. So I get it. They got to execute it better to give themselves a chance, and they did not do so right there.
For sure. It was definitely not the best executed onside I've ever seen. Did it even get 10 yards? I don't think it got 10 yards. But, that's what comes with risks.
With a penalty, Creekside will get the ball on the Winter Park 45. There's one left, 2 right. They've been pass heavy here for the last couple quarters, but the offensive line got to step it up, and they've got an extra blocker in there now to try to help protect Sean Aschenfelder. Hands it off up the middle. Garrido stopped at the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 1. And I think Creekside, the reason that they're getting so much pressure on Aschenfelder is most of the season they've had Reed Long back there blocking, and they've used those extra 6 lineman sets. But they've been going more guys out wide trying to get more routes run, and I think they're going back to that, get more blockers to protect your quarterback now.
It's a great analysis. I honestly wasn't thinking about it, and Reed lays a great one right
left.
there.
Ripa forward to about the 40 on a reception. It's a gain of 5. It'll set up 3rd and 5 for Creekside.
Another thing I wanted to say after the first down play, we're running it up the A gap a lot, and it's just not been there. I think we should get away from that, go to the C gap and B gaps.
2 left, 1 right, pistol formation. Knights look to the sideline. It's a quick pass, gets Toffer past the first down markers, falls forward to around the 31. And I explain that because I know, myself included, I'll explain A gap, B gap, C gap. Can't really tell the difference most of the time.
Yeah.
That's one area where I need to improve my knowledge. Describe to the listener what that is after this play. 2 left, 1 right, and they look to the sideline. So what is that? Just quick summary.
A gap's the complete middle. B gap's kind of between the middle and the outside, and the C gap is the outside in regular knowledge. That's an easy way to break it down.
There we go. 2 left, 1 right. Aschenfelder looks to pass. 1st and 10. Steps forward, fires downfield, looking for Telfer. Incomplete inside the 10. Good coverage there. That was a good ball, but
some hand fighting there. Got caught up a little bit with them. That's just some great coverage by the DB, drawing him to a hand fight when the ball is in the air.
I think Telfer kind of got knocked off balance there at the end, kept him from getting to it. Got a hand on it, but not enough to make a play. Second down and 10 on the Winter Park 31. Knights got 2 left, 1 right. Garrido, the running back, 3 yards behind Ashenfelder. Fake the give. Option play, they go with the screen. It's Ripa. Close to the first down. Does he have it? I think he does. It's going to be close. And they are going to mark him with the first down.
Great play. I haven't really seen us do that play that much.
Oh, wait, no. One official motioned first down, the other didn't, and they're going to make it 3rd and 1 on the 22-yard line of Winter Park. Do you go with the run here, or do you?
Yeah, I'm running it all day. Probably doing it with the QB, though.
3 right, nobody left, and that's exactly what they do. Ashenfelder up the middle. 4 to 18, got the first down.
Yeah, that play right there. We don't go heavy or anything. We have the tight end in the box, but we love that play. It's kind of like our own version of the Eagles' Jalen Hurts tush push. But except we do it out of shotgun, and we just give Sean a head of steam to go pick up the first down.
1st and 10, Creekside moving the chains. Now on the 17 in the red zone. 2 left, 1 right. To give left to Garrido, cuts it back in towards the middle. Gonna fall forward to about the 16-yard line. 1 yard gain, 2nd and 9.
They run a stretch to the boundary, which I like that we're not going directly up the middle there. I think we should do that all day, but I want to see it to the field side. I would like to see a stretch to the field side. We haven't ran that play yet today. I'd like to see if their nickel corner can actually lay a good edge there.
2 right, 1 left, 2nd and 9, play action. Ashenfelder rolling right, gonna run it himself inside the 15, forward to the 10, takes a hit, falls forward to the 9. It's gonna be 3rd and short after a nice run by Ashenfelder.
Yeah, we do that fakes. We went stretch week the play before.
And that's gonna take us to the water break. 5:35 to play now in the 3rd quarter. Creekside with the 34-21 advantage over Winter Park. Knights back in the red zone after this on Schlick Sports. Real estate is changing and you need an agent that's on top of it. Whether you're selling or buying, Tom Moore covers all the Jacksonville and St. John's areas. When you need a realtor, ask for Moore. Tom Moore. Third down and 2, Creekside on the Winter Park 9-yard line. Got to get it to the 7. They open up with trips left, no one right. Motion in Ripa. It's a power front. They give. It's Garrido. He's got the first down inside the 5, inside the end zone. Touchdown, Creekside.
Yeah, we start trips left with a tight end to the right on the line of scrimmage. Motion Rocco Ripa to the backfield in a pistol type 2 back formation. That usually signals we're going to run a speed option if we haven't been running that formation most of the game. Or I meant triple option, not a speed option. So he just gives it right to Garrido, notices that the outside they're ready for it, and now we got a cool little special 2-point play here that we're going for.
Yeah, entire line lines up to the left, 1 right, 1 snapper. Ashenfelder throws it. It is caught for the 2-point conversion. Arrows tougher, and the 2-point is good. Adding on to the lead, Knights 43, Wildcats 21 when we return. You are listening to Creekside Football on Schlick Sports. Actually 42. Yeah, 43.
42. No, it's 42 because
42.
We had 2 field goals. Got that.
I thought we were at 35. My bad. Knights scoring plays brought to you by CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville. Knights lead by 21 when we return on Schlick Sports.
Are you ready for your big moment? Be the MVP of your next vacation by letting Dapper Travels tailor the playbook for an unforgettable adventure. The veteran-owned Dapper Travels curates exceptional Disney vacations, luxury cruises, and authentic European experiences. When you scan the code on the scoreboard or visit dappertravels.com, you're on your way to scoring a vacation touchdown. Reach out to start planning today.
Welcome back. Creekside 42, Wildcats 21 as the kick taken in just inside the 20-yard line, trying to run it back. Just past the 30 goes Tristan Gunn. And out comes this Creekside defense that's having themselves a good night. Brody, what's the difference between their performance tonight and their performance last week?
The main difference is I've seen a lot of tackles on the spot of the ball. A few broken tackles here and there, but not too much to complain about. Pass coverage, we're doing our job and we're staying on routes, and our coverage has been the best I've seen Creekside's coverage this whole year.
First down and 10. They start with a handoff, trying to hit that edge. Cutting back around the 35, forward to the 40, 42. A good run, Bobby Thomas. First and 10, moving the chains forward. Winter Park on their own 42-yard line. Two right, one left. Tight end Andrew Follett behind the right side of the line. It's shotgun. Bobby Thomas the back. They're looking to pass. It's a double move, throwing down the field, missing Gabriel Diaz. Great route there. He had Sean Villar beat. Connor just couldn't hit him on the throw.
No, a little bit. He threw it a little bit towards the sideline too. That's a tough route to guard. The kid is a very special athlete. I can see his skills. It's just unfortunate for him. He hasn't been able to really exploit it tonight. But, definitely overshot there by the QB.
Two right, one left. Rolling right, Connor fires. He's got a man at the 45, cuts it back. 40, Van Dyke gonna fall close to the first down. I think it's gonna be third down and 1. Four minutes, 20 seconds remain in the third quarter. 42-21 Creekside. And it's third and 1, Wildcats on the Knights 49. Two right, one left. Shotgun. They look to pass. Quick on a flat. It's caught on the Creekside 45. Gabriel Diaz.
Yeah, they go that quick hitter on third and 1. Creekside usually doesn't like to press our corners often, so it's going to be there. And if I'm head coach, I'm completely fine with getting those up sometimes to bite the bullet of the threat of the go ball.
One right, two left. Officially first and 10 on the Creekside 46. It's a handoff. Thomas trying to hit that left side again. Cuts it back, trying to get to the right, using that speed. Good block laid by the quarterback. Thomas has got some space. Forward to the first down inside the 35. That went from a loss of yardage. Just Bobby Thomas the third using that speed. And the unsung hero there, quarterback Grant Connor, laying a huge block to open up that lane.
Definitely. You're not used to seeing QBs lay a block, but he did it there. It was great. Danny Approbato set a great edge. Almost missed the tackle at first. Then he got his jersey, spinned him all the way around, and everybody on defense had to put their foot in the ground to go in the opposite direction.
First and 10, 3 left, 1 right, shotgun again. Connor feeling some pressure on the blitz, fires it down the field, wide open, Pouncey catches it, touchdown. A 34-yard touchdown pass, and Aiden Pouncey there, he's having himself a night.
Yeah, miscommunication by the Creekside DBs there. Our corner went right up for the bubble route by the slot number 3, and just ended up wide open for him. There was nobody around him.
LaBellman for the PAT. It is good. Winter Park's offense getting something going in the second half. They still trail by 14, Creekside 42, Wildcats 28. 2:48 to go in the third quarter when we return on Schlick Sports. Welcome back here. Creekside 42, Winter Park 28. There's one coach who keeps on firing up the Wildcats on the sideline, gets a pile of Winter Park players jumping around him.
The type of guy you want in your program. That's a great sign. If I'm the head coach of Winter Park, I'm like, we got to keep this guy on the staff. He's the energy, and you always need a guy like that.
There's the kick. It's high, tracking inside the 10, taken in. Rocco Ripa running it back to the 20, 25, forward to the 30. Good return by the senior. Well, Creekside just can't seem to put Winter Park away. Anytime they seem to get a chance, well, they strike back. And that offense starting to get some motion for Winter Park. And I'm getting the feeling Creekside's going to need more than 42 to win.
Yeah, it's definitely possible right now with the way our defense has been playing the second half. We're just blowing our assignments. And we're just going back to the undisciplinedness we were the first 3 weeks of the season. So hopefully we can fix that up a little bit. I mean, we need to get on their butts in the tent and be like, hey, guys, this game's not over. You're making the offense do all the work right now.
2 left, 1 right. Play action. Aschenfelder with some time dumps it off to his running back, Garrido, forward to about the 33 is where they're going to mark him. 3-4 yard gain.
Yeah, Winter Park's defense has been leaving Garrido wide open all night. I mean, on third downs, if we need a check down, I bet it'll be there.
2nd down and 7 after the 3 yard gain. 2 left, 1 right. The running back Garrido, 3 yards back of Aschenfelder as they communicate with the sideline, calls it out to the line. 17 seconds on the play clock. Against the blitz, quick fire and some room for arrows. Taufer forward to the 49 where he is tackled by Tristan Gunn. They brought the corner, Aiden Pouncey on a blitz, and good job, Aschenfelder recognized that. A quick dump off to his receiver who made a play.
Yeah, they did a little hard count, and he's creeping up like he's about to go. And looked at the sideline, coach has made an adjustment.
1st down and 10, Creekside on their own 49-yard line. 2 left, 1 right, pistol formation again. It's a give, Garrido to the right side, and he's stopped for maybe 1.
Yeah, there goes that stretch to the boundary there. And it's and Winter Park's been doing a great job. They've been stopping that all night. Again, like I said earlier, I'd like to see it to the field, though. I wouldn't give up on the play just yet. Let's just do it to the field side where Garrido's got more space. And hopefully make a play through that play.
2nd down and 9, Creekside on the 50. 2 left, 1 right. It's 42-28 Creekside. Aschenfelder under pressure, looking to pass, scrambles away, fires it, complete! Sean Aschenfelder makes a nice play at quarterback. It looks like Aaron Satteris with the catch to the 36, and Satteris a little slow to get up. Or no, that's Harrison Garrido, the running back. Little safety valve.
Ended up about like 10 yards downfield. Creekside usually doesn't run that deep of routes with their halfbacks.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's got to be a receiver.
Yeah.
The only one left is Satteris.
Worked out for them very well. Very good play by Sean.
Far side of the field identification gets tough. 1st down and 10, Creekside on the Winter Park 36. They give it up the middle, Parker Heron. The good carry up to the 31, 5-yard gain.
If you're a Creekside fan and you go to these games a lot, you got to love the way he runs the ball. He's got both hands on the ball, and he's just running low. He's just looking for contact, and he wants to drive you forward.
And that's what he does. It seems like every time he runs the football, he gets an extra 2-3 yards.
He's a strong kid with a lot of grit.
2 right, 1 left. Hard count. Look to the sideline. Heron still the running back. It's 2nd down and 5. Creekside on the Winter Park 31. 33 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. They run it again with Heron. Hits that left side. 1st down and some more inside the 20. Falls forward. 1st down into the red zone. And I think that's going to take us to the 4th quarter. As Creekside's offense on the field kind of looking to the sideline, and they're going to come in. That will do it for the 3rd. Creekside 1st and 10 on the Winter Park 18 when we return. Knights 42, Winter Park 28. 1 more quarter to play. You are listening to Creekside Football on Schlick Sports. The steps you take on purchasing or selling your house should never be taken alone. As a North Florida top real estate professional advisor, Angela Tharp has served our area's families for the past 25 plus years, with almost 700 closed transactions in our area. Those who close on any home with Angela truly value her knowledge, depend on her communication across the process, and they rely on her fierce determination to achieve the best for their family. Reach out to Angela Tharp to get started today. Back after the 4th quarter, and they move Creekside back on the 22-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Knights. 2 right, 1 left. Parker Heron, the running back. Aschenfelder gives to the left. Heron powers forward, falling forward to around the 16-yard line. Good carry from the senior, and he's a tough guy to bring down. We mentioned it, 5'10", 200 pounds. Not a guy that, I mean, you're a former linebacker. You wouldn't be very excited to tackle that guy.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't like the power back. Says you got to come make that tackle with every ounce of power you got. And Parker Heron, I mean, this is a strong kid. He's probably going to be a 300-pound clean guy. All right, this guy in the weight room, his name might be on a couple boards in there.
2nd and 4 on the Wildcat 16. 42-28, Creekside leads starting the 4th quarter. They give again to Heron inside the 15, forward to about the 13, going to fall maybe a yard shy of the 1st down markers.
Sticking with Heron, I'm liking it. I mean, we could use him a little bit more than what we do because he's running pretty well right now.
And Garrido a little bit banged up too after that reception he had. He's on the sideline, looks ready to go back into the game, but up 14, especially if you score here, you don't want to risk an injury to your star running back.
Yeah, it started short right here.
Stick with the 200-pounder.
Yeah, I'm all right with sticking with Parker right now.
Shotgun this time from the Knights, and they go with Aschenfelder. Cuts it back, gets inside the 10, still bowling forward to the 5. Powerful run. Aschenfelder could have gone down after getting the first. He had a guy wrapped around him. He said, nah, you know what, I'm going to go get some more. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
It's funny because they do that little QB power we love to do on short down and distance situations. And we're just talking about we should keep Parker in there. And he missed the block there, but he made up for it, made another block down the field. Luckily, Sean just broke the tackle of the first guy, got downfield, broke a few more tackles. That's an aggressive run. You like to see that in your QB sometimes. Sometimes you don't.
The Knights in no hurry now to run a play, and Jackson Visconti into the game at quarterback. 2 right, 1 left. Visconti hands to the left side. It's Parker Heron inside the 5, 4 to about the 3-yard line. Aschenfelder back into the game. I wonder if his helmet came off on that play. It's 2nd and goal on the 3.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to give it to Parker again. I know he's getting tired. He's gotten about every touch the past.
He's breathing heavy.
Yeah, 7 to 8 downs. I mean, we're taking our time. It's a smart thing to do. Chew some clock while we're down here. It's already under 10 minutes in this fourth quarter.
Now down to 9 minutes, 25 seconds in the fourth quarter.
I think they're going to give it to the kid. They want him to score a touchdown tonight.
2 right, 1 left. They give again. Parker Heron up the middle. No, it's a fake. Play action. Tossed it back. Incomplete to Rocco Ripa. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Interesting thing with Heron, he was a running back last year. He's been a running back the last couple of years, but he was rostered as a defensive lineman. That's where he was to start his senior season, but they needed some guys in that running back room and went to the former back himself, and he's carving out a little role for himself as the number 2 running back.
Yeah, I mean, again, he's not an easy guy to bring down at all. He's a strong kid, and he's got a high motor. I mean, anybody like that could play running back at the high school level.
2 right, 1 left. It's a give. Heron again, tackled back around the 5. Now the question becomes, does Creekside kick the field goal to make it a 3-possession game? I think that's kind of what you have to do here. The offense staying on the field for now. It's 4th and goal from the 5-yard line. It would
I think they're going to try to make them think we're going to run a play, try to draw them offside, see if we can
No,
get a
out
free
comes
first down.
the field goal unit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't take that risk right there because from the 5-yard line, you expect to make this field goal, and you expect to get it back to a 3-possession game.
Definitely want to make this a 3-score game. I just thought they're going to try to draw them off sides there, which I would have been completely fine with.
5 seconds on the play clock. They got to get this one off. 3, there's the snap. The hold is good. The kick is good. Evan Marchand, 3 of 3 on the night. And Creekside extends the lead to 45-28. Creekside scoring plays are brought to you by CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville. Knights back up 17 when we return on Schlick Sports. This time next year, Windows 10 support will end. To be specific, October 14th, 2025. That means Microsoft will no longer provide security or technical support for Windows 10. Is your business ready for this change? If not, give CMIT Solutions of Southwest Jacksonville a call at 904-447-7574 or email us at support-swjacks@cmitsolutions.com. After the field goal, Evan Marchand kicks it away. A little sky kick just inside the 30. Fair catch. Randall Scott brings it in on the Winter Park 27-yard line. Creekside with a 45-28 lead, 8:27 to go, but with the way Winter Park's offense has moved it in the second half, this one not over, but a good chance for Creekside to create some more separation, really almost put this one away if they can get a stop here.
Yeah, for sure. Get a stop. You know, pick up. We don't even have to score the next drive. Just pick up a few first downs and just drain the rest of the clock.
And we saw last week they did a very good job of that.
Yes, they did.
6-minute and 9-second drive to ice the game away against Bartram Trail. Score a game-winning touchdown, 50 seconds to go. They motion a man to the right where they have trips firing down the field over the middle is Connor. It is dropped. Good coverage. Danny Aprabato with a little sword motion. He knows he made a nice play to prevent a big gain. A little jawing back and forth between Aprabato and Atticus Van Dyke.
Yeah, I mean, he was just under him. It was a good ball, great play by the offense. Got number 4's breadbasket. Daniel, perfect timing tackle, by the way. That's a little bit underrated part of that play is that he didn't do it too early, right when the ball was in his hands, knocked it free. Just a solid play by the nickel.
2nd down and 10 yards to go. Back on their own 27. Quick little dump off to the running back, breaks a tackle. A little bit of extra space. Tristan Gunn forward to the 37-38. That'll move the chains.
You know, a lot of jersey grabbing tonight, and like we're spinning them
Just
like open, you know?
They got a lot of athletes on that side that can really move around. They're shifty, and that's tough for this Creekside defense where, I mean, Creekside's never the most athletic team out there, never the fastest. They got 2 left, 2 right, opening up with the pass. Connor again going with a deep shot, and he incomplete. Looking again for Aiden Pouncey. Might have had him. Bounced off the hands, and I think that was Harwin's Garnier in coverage.
Very solid coverage.
That was a really good ball, though.
Oh, yeah.
Perfectly placed. Good coverage. And that's not Garnier. That is, I think that's Harwin's Garnier. I think I saw 24. I don't know. That's Garnier.
I can't tell. I just haven't seen him tonight so far.
3 left, 1 right. Shotgun formation. Quick pass over the middle. It's caught. 45-46. Going to fall just shy of the line to gain.
The recognition of screens tonight has been very well. Just executing's been a little bit shaky, just missing some tackles here and there with the screens, but at least the play recognition, we've been on top of it all night. So it's been pretty clear we're in the film room this whole week. 3rd
down and 2. They go with the pass, quick little dump off to Pouncey, cuts it back 49, forces him his tackle to the Creekside 40. 35, cuts it back 34 to the 30. Breaks a tackle at the 25-20, 15, 12-yard line. Creekside's got to make a tackle. They did not do it there. That's Trent Porter in at corner who had the coverage. Sophomore, brother of Julian Porter, right?
Yeah. Yes, it is. The Bartram cornerback last year, who's at, pretty sure, West Point now.
Yeah, Army.
That's his little brother right there. Made a play earlier, but right there, that's a really good football player in open space.
Pouncey to the right, 3 to the left. Looking to pass. Connor under pressure. Runs away. Line of scrimmage. Going to take it himself. Inside the 5. Cuts to his left. Gets down to about the 3. Creekside's got to do a better job here tackling as they've, no real excuse for some of the tackles they've been missing as there is a player down, and that might be Aiden Pouncey.
Probably just cramping bad. He's been playing about every snap of this game, offensively, defensively, special teams. He's been everywhere tonight. He's a great football player. There's a big reason why they got a lot of the points they have. Hope he's all right.
Down on the ground, 6:51 to play. Creekside 45, Winter Park 28. We're going to step away for this injury timeout. Real estate is changing and you need an agent that's on top of it. Whether you're selling or buying, Tom Moore covers all the Jacksonville and St. John's areas. When you need a realtor, ask for Moore. Tom Moore. Good news for Aiden Pouncey as he's able to walk off the field, now jogging on his own power. I think just cramping up as they were working on that leg. 2nd down and 5 yards to go. Winter Park on the Creekside 6. They got the backup quarterback who loves to run in and try to go with the QB power. Nothing doing. They'll use William Jackson, 6'4", 193, the sophomore, a really good runner. Nothing doing from there. It's a loss of yardage back to about the 8-yard line.
I was standing near him in pregame. That is a big dude. I can't believe you just said he's a sophomore.
Yeah.
He's got a bright future ahead of him for sure. He's got some athletic ability.
Timeout. Winter Park, they want to talk this one over as you feel like a touchdown is needed at this stage of the game for them to stay alive. They trail 45-28 back after these messages, 6:19 to go on Schlick Sports.
Are you ready for your big moment? Be the MVP of your next vacation by letting Dapper Travels tailor the playbook for an unforgettable adventure. The veteran-owned Dapper Travels curates exceptional Disney vacations, luxury cruises, and authentic European experiences. When you scan the code on the scoreboard or visit dappertravels.com, you're on your way to scoring a vacation touchdown. Reach out to start planning today.
Here we go, 3rd down. About 7 to go on the Creekside 8-yard line. They got 2 right, 1 left. That was a water break, 6:14 to go. They go with the handoff. Sutton trying to hit the edge on the right, gets to the 5, cuts it back, out of bounds around the 3-yard line, and here it comes. This one, most likely game right here. They got to get to the end zone or the 1-yard line to stay on the field. And now Winter Park goes with the timeout. That's an odd call because there's 5:59 to go. You got to be able to stop the clock, and I think Brody, you're talking a timeout. That's them calling timeout. That's them submitting to defeat, almost, in your opinion.
Yeah, I was saying during the break, it was a water break, not a time. We thought it was a timeout, but it was a water break. I was sitting there confused at first because I'm like, well, they're calling timeout now. That's pretty much them submitting to a loss or just them banking that they're going to make these onside kicks and they're going to get them. So
it'll be 4th down and 2 on the 3-yard line. They got to get it to the 1. To stay alive. They trail 45-28.
They definitely could pick this up. I mean, defense has been rallying to the ball these past few plays during the red zone. It's been working out very well. This is a big play in the game.
4th down and 2. And I'd say this is the last chance for Winter Park to stay alive.
Can the defense put the dagger in, Noah?
2 left, 1 right. This could be game. Sutton, the running back. Flag. At the snap, it was thrown. And what's this?
I wonder if it's...
It was thrown by the referee in the back of the end zone. And they're picking the flag up. So it'll be 4th and 2 again.
That could definitely frustrate Winter Park because they definitely dialed a play for that, and now they just kind of showed it. So that could definitely be upsetting for them to throw a flag for no reason, apparently.
Here we go. 4th and 2, Sutton again in the back. 2 left, 1 right. Heavy front. Play action, rolling left, counter under pressure, Field is sacked! Back by the 20-yard line! Creekside's defense says good night to the Winter Park Wildcats.
You know, they blitzed number 41, Asher Yousefzada. He gets in the backfield. And their athletic QB, he tries to spin away from him. Asher gets a hold of him. He slings him down, and that's probably going to be good night for Winter Park and their football team.
5:49 to play. Creekside's offense back out on the field. I think I found my new Mo Bamba. Every time I play Fiend, the student section goes crazy.
It's pretty simple. It's just one word.
2 right, 1 left. Pistol formation to give Parker Heron, the running back, forward to right about the line of scrimmage. Interesting, Sean Ashenfelder back in the game at quarterback.
Yeah, I guess you really don't need him at this point. Not I guess, you definitely don't. We could definitely chew out the rest of this clock. But
and the Wildcats now down to 2 timeouts at some point. They can't stop it anymore.
Exactly.
So I'm not sure if they're going to spend him at this rate. Down 45-28, 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Unless they force a fumble or a quick turnover here, this one's pretty much over for them.
Yeah, quick turnover and a lot of luck.
2 right, 1 left. Reed Long, the tight end, in a blocking formation. They give left, Parker Heron driving forward, 22. Pyle moves forward to the 26, about 5 yards after contact. Powerful run from the powerful back.
Yeah, I'd like to see him be a little bit more patient on these runs. Gaps are there. He's just kind of hitting the gas pedal a little too quick.
3rd down and 6 is a gain of 4 to the 25.
He's been running very well, though.
I think it's just he hasn't really practiced too much at running back until the last couple weeks, and
A little rusty.
it's just all about patience is a big part of running when you're getting in there like this. The reps he's had. So he takes the carry here, 25, 30, 30, spins around 35, 4 to the 39. Parker Heron moves the chains with a big-time run. Officially to the 40. Creekside still in their own half of the field, leading 45-28, trying to close out their 2nd straight win.
It's a great run by Parker Heron there. Broke a few tackles there. And then broke a tackle downfield, spinned around a little bit. It picked up the 1st down there. Very good run. And that's definitely the end of the game there.
3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Heron again the back. And they give it to him right up the gut. 45, 46. 6-yard carry.
He's always going to fall forward, too. O-line blocking well at this point in the game.
And I think that defense for Winter Park is just defeated. They have not given up points like this in a long time. And you know what my project is for the rest of this game? Find the last time that Winter Park gave up this many points, because it's been a while.
Yeah, you were telling me before the game how stout their defense was.
The last time that this defense gave up 30-plus points was October 6, 2022. As Heron with the run, 45-40 into Winter Park territory. So it's been a while since the team scored 30 against Winter Park. That's already nearly 2 years right there. Now we're going to go back even further on this great website called Max Preps. So nothing in 2022 like that. As the Knights forward to the Winter Park 39, 1st and 10, they are in no hurry to snap this football.
Yeah, definitely not. No reason to be at all.
So the last time a team scored this many points against Winter Park was Seminole back in November of 2021. Parker Heron back to the line of scrimmage on the carry, and that was a 43-27 loss for the Wildcats.
Pretty similar there with the scoreboard.
Man, that's Seminole, too. That's impressive. You're in that same company. This is a team that I mentioned in pregame. 8 straight seasons they've held opponents to less than 20 points per game. Opponents against them this year averaging 12.5. This is an impressive performance from this Creekside team, as they've got a lot of talent in that defense. And the way they're passing the ball has impressed me, too. Those corners, you look at Jordan Jackson. He's offered by Appalachian State, Syracuse, and then of course, 4-star Aiden Pouncey, who's made a play tonight, a few plays on both sides of the ball and special teams. 4-star corner, and they've still managed to air it out, especially attacking over the middle, I feel like is where they've had the most success. A 1-yard carry for Parker Heron will set up 3rd down and 9. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. They got a 3-star Marshall commit on the D-line. They're big up front. It's a really good defense that they're beating up on in this game. I think just really impressive from the Creekside Knights.
Very impressive, and you know, something that's not really normal in Creekside history is that these past 2 games, we're starting off the great starts on offense, and just hot starts in general is not really something that happens at Creekside a lot. And this year, in both of our wins, hot starts, man, they lead the wins for us.
Another give, Parker Heron to the 30, to the 25, down around the 24. Clock will stop momentarily to move the chains at 44 seconds. And Roland, let's ask you a thing. If you're to name a player of the game for this game, I'm going to have to go Camden Bowers, the plays he made early on. Who do you think, who would you name?
Camden Bowers is a great one. Rocco Ripa is looking to be the go-to receiver for us right now. I think it's going to be really interesting to see when we have Rocco and Caleb Taylor-Birch on the field. Hopefully we can see that next week, and we'll have a party in the end zone maybe.
First down and 10, and there is the knee victory formation, and Creekside comes away with a 45-28 win over the Winter Park Wildcats. And Brody, it's been really impressive what this team's been able to accomplish over the last couple of weeks. They opened up the season 57-13 loss at Mandarin, 45-7 loss to Nice at home in week 2, and then something clicked for them after the first quarter against Spruce Creek. You get the win over Bartram last week, and a huge performance against Winter Park in this one. Just what are your thoughts on this turnaround?
It's going great for us. I'm very happy for us. Defense only let up 21 points tonight. And one of the touchdowns was a kick return. I mean, that's a very good showing against a lot of talent. These guys got offers. These guys are going places after high school, and we shut them down pretty well. Just something clicked at Spruce Creek. You're right. In the second quarter, our team's been a completely different team. It's night and day. It's night and day compared to when I was on the field watching the Mandarin game, and we've been making it work on this, especially offensively. I am impressed offensively. We are clicking in all cylinders offensively.
Well,
it's very awesome to see.
The Knights come away with the homecoming win, advancing to 2-3 on the season. Maybe a statement win for sure tonight for Creekside. They're sending some waves. They're sending a message, and they'll return home next Friday against Sandalwood in their first district matchup of the season. We'll be live here on Schlick Sports for that one, but until then, I'm Noah Schlick signing off, saying have a good weekend, everybody, and we will see you next time here on Schlick Sports.